All right, part two. Let's start taking down the fairings, or at least pulling out the fairings so we can get access to the battery. If you're getting a Kawasaki Ninja, especially one of these 2009s, more than likely when you buy one of these, and hopefully they will still have the toolkit, which is located under this seat. How do you open one of these seats? You see that keyhole? Turn it, lift this back end up, and slide outwards this way. All right, pull towards you. Okay, so you're gonna put the key in, use one hand turning the key, lift the seat a little bit, and then pull outwards. Okay, and the toolkit is usually located under here. I already pulled it out, so I know that all the tools are actually physically there. And this is what it would look like. It's in one of these pouches. Always really nice to have one of these babies when you're buying a bike that already has all these things. Usually the newer bikes always have a toolkit already with them, and you'll have literally every tool you'll need when it comes to basic maintenance. Not like severe maintenance like breaking out the engine or anything, but you got things like little spark plug puller. See how it's a little rubber grommet in there? Man, I need to get a flashlight or something that will work with these things, but there's a rubber, there you go, rubber grommet in there. That hooks onto the spark plug and you can pull it out when you're unscrewing it. You got the Allen keys. Allen keys will be used to remove the fairing. Fits perfectly. You'll need a little screwdriver. All right. So nothing all special about these. Not like a Harley where it's like fucking star ones. Yeah, you'll unscrew that, which it also comes with a handle. So let me show you how to use that real quick. I guess I'm not really good with using these cameras yet. We're in focus. Okay. So, utilizing this thing, you'll literally slip it in there and you'll have it. But because, like I said, these cheap ones right here, use a screwdriver, right? Things like that. Twist it off, right? First step, easy day. Or if you have more equipment, makes things a lot faster. Use the machine versions, right? Or the power drill or a pneumatic drill. It just depends on what you got. Most likely you'll have one of these at home. If not, I want to say I bought this for $100 at Home Depot with the pneumatic drill as well, which is really useful for having all these things, right? All right, so go ahead and start unscrewing this real quick. Get this camera set up in just a good enough angle. I'll say right there. Hopefully don't fall. All right. And I like to use one of these magnetic plates. You get one of these at Harbor Freight for like $1. Sometimes you can get it for free as well. So look out for those coupons. And if you don't know what Harbor Freight is, it's like a great place for beginner mechanics, I would say, to get cheaper tools. But yeah, you get those at there for free sometimes, and it makes life a lot easier when it comes to things like that. So you see there's a tab right here, right on the actual frame. Pop that off, and then literally, let's see, there's another tab over here. There's another tab right here, so you're gonna have to lift that up as well. It pops right off, right? Easy day. Put that to the side. Let's make sure we don't crush it, all right? Inside here, right at the seat level, there's a bolt. This is how we're gonna remove this, all right? Bam, there's the bolt. Allen key again, right? Same Allen key that's used to remove the fairing is going to be used to remove the seat. All right, so back at it. You're gonna do this to the same thing to the other side. Remove that side black fairing piece. Screw this out. If you have really bad memory, take pictures of what you're doing so you remember where every piece goes. All right, this one is a 2-piece, so keep those together. And right to your magnetic little plate so you're not losing it. And go to the other side and do the same thing. I'm gonna have to remove past the plastic fairing. And again, attach it to your magnetic piece, pull out the tabs on the front end, and one right under the seat. And move the whole thing together. Keep all the pieces together so you're not losing anything, especially in my kind of garage where I have so many different motorcycles and different parts. I don't want to mix it all up. It's nice and dusty. I probably should have washed it off beforehand, but chose not to, because I like to rebuild the bike as fast as I can, make sure it's up and running, and then I'll wash it all when it's ready to go. Okay. Yep. Well, and if you drop a piece, that's another thing you could get down the line, and I highly recommend you get it because I hate dropping bolts somewhere inside the bike. And I know I can get it, but it just takes a lot of work to grab it. I have other tools as well. Things like little magnetic grabber. These are brand new set. Used to grab any small bolts that I drop. It's magnetic, you know, things like that. It's nice to have. There's smaller versions of this because you're probably gonna want smaller versions as well, just because some of these spots get really tight. But best case scenario, don't drop anything. Just don't drop anything at all. And yeah, you'll understand if you work on aircraft, jets, airplanes of any kind. Yeah, dropping a part like that is not it's a no-go. Planes will fall out of the sky like it's fun. So there's a thing that you just gotta learn to be very careful with doing that. All right, after I unbolted both sides, you're gonna lift the seats and pull towards you again, all right? And see if it's stuck on anything. So this one, you don't pull this way, you're pulling this way. I always forget these things. So there's little hooks on here. So don't pull towards this way. Now pull it towards the rear. Grabbing this end right here and pulling up. It'll unhook. Yeah, maybe washing it might be best. It's so dusty. See little hooks right here? They get hooked up inside here. So You're gonna push that way. This is where the battery usually goes, right behind this bracket or this plate. All right, you got the negative terminal, positive terminal. Unhook it. Ooh, dusty. Let's see what these are. Some bolts. Looks like they were used to hold the battery in before. I'll throw it right there for now. Nothing to worry about that. So now you have access to the battery. Clearly battery's not there because, like I said, I already pulled it to put the battery on the charger, which is over there. And in this case, this guy bought a battery. Has the code CTX9/ or TACBS. It's a 12-volt battery, lead acid battery. I've already looked on Amazon. Get it for like 30 bucks. This specific one. Do you want to buy a $30 battery? That's up to you. That is up to you. If you want to just buy a quick battery just to replace the one that you have now, that's more than likely dead already. I'll unplug this real quick. Then that's what you'll use. Save money. Or you go to AutoZone or any of the local areas that you have that sells motorcycle batteries, Walmart, you know, things like that. And see if it actually runs, right? And in this case, it goes like this. Drop the battery in, bam. So you want the small battery, this size specifically, so that you can make sure it fits back in here just fine, right? And so, let's show again. So hooks, hook it in, push it down, bam. Covers up perfectly, fits perfectly. Do not get a bigger battery than it needs to be, because you're not gonna have a fun time wasting money on batteries like that. Looks like it is supposed to be bolted in as well. So this plastic piece holds the battery. Vibrations will move this battery very often, and you just want to be safe riding with that kind of stuff, right? So right now, that's all I'm going to show you for this. As quick as easy. That's your best way to get to this battery if the battery is already in there. I already pulled the battery in the past, so I'm working on this this bike overall, and we'll see where it goes. All right, follow for the next video, all right?